Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with a crypto update. This video, we will be going over the many added leverage USDT trading pairs that DragonEx has afforded us or awarded us, depending on how you want to look at it. Um, Also, the difference within shorting on the DragonEx as compared to other markets. We'll say like on the Forex market for those that trade utilizing Simple FX or MetaTrader, any type of brokerage apparatus that allows you to long or short positions. When you short on DragonEx, it's not the same as it is, say, on MetaTrader 4. Whereas when you see a position you want to short, you sell and then you cancel the order when it goes down to your expected price. On the DragonEx exchange market, it's a little bit longer process, and I'm gonna run you through that. So first and foremost, if we come over here and we looked at our marked, which means these are our starred currencies, I have starred each and every single leverage trading pair there is available, as well as Dragon token, which is the dividend sharing or dividend giving token. For anyone that's interested, when you come over on the exchange market for holding the Dragon token, you are awarded with an amount of dividends daily. So I'll do a separate video covering DT, what it is, what its function is, and how you are able to obtain the dividends that it gives you for holding it. But first and foremost, let's just run through the different trading pairs that we have from top to bottom. So you do see that you have BTC versus USD, and you can 3x leverage it. Now, what this means when you see a leverage, whether it's 3x, 5, 25, 50, 100, what you would do is multiply your original balance times the amount of leverage it's giving you. So in this instance, with Bitcoin, if I have one Bitcoin and I want to short BTC, then what I would do is leverage that one. It would give me two. I would end up with 3 Bitcoin now. I would sell those 3 Bitcoin instantly for the dollar value and then use that dollar value to buy back in at a lower price. Now, if I wanted to long Bitcoin, what I would do is not long it in the well, you could keep the Bitcoin and then you would leverage and loan yourself the dollar equivalent and then buy in at the current price and then sell it for your profit when it goes up to a certain price that you have prepared for yourself to exit. So that's Bitcoin, and I'm gonna do an example. As you can see, I have $21.24 on my USDT available balance, and I'll be doing an example with one of the leverage tokens. So we can see we got Bitcoin for 3x leverage, Ethereum versus USDT with 3x leverage, Bitcoin SV with USDT versus 3x leverage. You do have EOS versus USDT with 3x leverage. You have Atom versus USDT with 3x leverage, which is just recently added, and they've already added a leverage position with it. That's amazing. I like that. You have Cyber Miles or CMT versus USDT with 3x leverage. You have She or Shine Chain, which was also just recently added versus USDT and 3x leverage. You have TNB, which is Time New Bank versus USDT versus 3x leverage, which is real interesting because you don't hear a lot about TNB, but it's a real interesting company protocol and what they have going on over there. Just as a quick overview, basically, there are certain celebrities and people of high status, quote unquote, over there that sell their time. And I believe the more valuable they get, the higher the price of the time goes, and you're able to trade that in a sense. So they've turned time into a commodity or commodity. Yeah, they turn, what is it? They call it time commodities, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have Doge versus 3x leverage. So for the example, let's go and use let's look at EOS. We'll look at EOS. And what we're going to do is go to EOS versus USDT. Now, this is very, very, very important. This is very important. You got to understand that your token trading and your 3x leverage are two separate accounts. So when you're trading in one and you're looking for your funds in the other, it's not going to show up. So for instance, when we come over here to 3x leverage, which this would have been a very nice short to catch on EOS. Actually, that'd have been a very nice short to catch. When we come over here to the 3x leverage account, we can see that we have 0.0003 of a penny. No USDT available, no EOS available. But when we come back over here to the token trading side, then we can see that we have our available balance being the $21.24. So in order to get funds over to the leverage side, and also remember, whatever leverage account you're in, the funds are not going to show up in another account. So let's just say, let me do the transfer. We're going to go to EOS versus USDT 3x leverage account. Now, in order to transfer the funds from token trading to the leverage, you would have to come down below the price chart. You have current, history, leverage trading position. This is what you want to be on. Leverage trading rules and profile. So when we come over here to the transfer, you hit transfer, and it's going to ask you, what do you, number one, what token do you want to transfer? Is it EOS? And we know it's not, it's USDT. So you're going to pick the token. Now you're going to pick which direction. Are we going from exchange to leverage or leverage to exchange? Because remember, you can go after you've made your profit and whatnot from the leverage back to the exchange. So make sure that you're on the right direction when you're looking for your funds to exchange. So we're going from the exchange to leverage. And you're also able to pick the exact volume or the amount that you want to transfer. So let's just say we don't want to trade with the whole 21 bucks. We can easily just send $10 over there and then leverage with that. But in this instance, we're going to use the whole 21. We're going to confirm that. Transfer successful. And now what we're going to see is our USDT available now on our 3x leverage account. Now it's time to look at the different type of loans that you are awarded over here, or the leverage. So when we look at our loan, remember we have $21.24. 3x leverage will be $21.24 multiplied times 3. So that would give us $63.72. So let's see if we loan dollar amount. Let's switch this over to USDT first and foremost. So it will give us $42.49, right? So that's $42.49 plus 124. That gives us $62.73. Now, this is only, and always remember this, family. This is one of the things where I think a lot of individuals get mixed up in this process. You only borrow USDT if you want to long the position. Once again, you only borrow USDT if you want to long the position. If you're going to short, meaning if we're betting on the price of EOS going down, then what we would do is loan ourselves EOS, and it would give us 9.4 EOS. Now I'm gonna do a quick demonstration real quick, just to show individuals how this would work. So let's just say I loan myself 4. Always remember, you have a transaction password on DragonEx. Do not forget that. You will need that anytime you're transferring. Well, no, not when you transfer. When you buy, sell, transfer in and out of the exchange. Also, if you're doing any type of leveraging where you want to loan yourself, you have to input the transaction password. So I'm going to loan myself 4 EOS, just as an example. I'm also going to loan myself, because you can do this simultaneously, I'm also going to loan myself $24. And this is the beauty of the DragonEx exchange market. So now not only have I increased my USDT available balance, I've also increased my EOS available balance. Now, this is the thing to remember. If you're expecting the price of EOS go down, you have to quickly sell these 4 for USDT, because remember, you have to give these 4 back. You have to pay them back these 4. The only way to pay them back these 4 and get a profit is to sell these 4 instantly for USDT, which would give us $18.05. Which now gives us a balance of $63.61, which is our leverage, remember. Now, what I would want to do is let EOS drop down to a lower value, meaning I will be able to obtain more shares or more coins in this instance than I had when I exited the position, thus being able to keep the extra added coins and only pay back the coins that I borrowed. So if I was able to, with the $18, buy 4 EOS, if EOS dropped down, we'll say a percentage, and I'm able to go in and grab 4.5 EOS, I give them back those 4 EOS and I keep that 0.5, which is mine to keep. Now, on the long, if I was expecting EOS to go up, what I would be doing is buying EOS right now, allowing it to go up in price. So what did they give me? They gave me $24. If I spent that 24 on EOS and EOS went up a percentage and I was able to sell it for, we'll say, $30 worth or 30 USDTs, United States dollar tethers, what I would have to give them back is that 24, and I would keep that $6 extra for myself, and that would be my profit. And like I said, this is the biggest difference with shorting on the DragonEx exchange market versus shorting on other exchange markets. Whereas on other exchange markets, all you got to do is just, it's almost like a market long position where you would enter your, you would make your entry and then you would just exit the entry. You don't have to make an entry, then sell it for the USDT, then come back in, and you know what I mean? Instead of you just doing a 2-step process when shorting on other exchange markets, on this exchange market, it's pretty much a 3-step process, especially if you're using leverage. Now, if you already have EOS and you want to short it, then you would just simply sell it for USDT. EOS would go down and you would buy more EOS. And that's simply shorting EOS versus the United States dollar tether. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to obtain those 4 shares that I previously bought. And we can see right now my order has fallen down here, waiting to get picked up. Let's see. But just for entertainment purposes, I want to hurry up and pick up my order. So we'll go to the next available. We can see we have our 4 back. We'll go to leverage trading position, repay. So we want to repay our EOS. Confirmed. And we can loan those back. And we also want to repay our dollars. So we come over here. You would hit USDT. Available to repay. We're paying the $24.32. And now, for me doing an example, you see I've lost a couple of pennies in the process. We had 24 cents. Now we have 7 cents. No big deal. And now we transfer out of this exchange, because this is what I want to show you. In fact, before we transfer out, let's just say we got the $21 in USDT available. So I want to go, let's say I want to trade, we'll say Bitcoin now. So I go to the Bitcoin chart, right? Now, first and foremost, it's going to kick me back over to the token trading side. It's not going to allow me to go straight from leverage over to leverage. And you can see I have no USDT available in the token trading. So I will come over here to leverage. Now, mind you, I haven't transferred it out of the original EOS leverage account. That's a separate account. I still do not have my USDT available balance. Still not here. So in order to get my funds over here, and these are free transactions, it doesn't charge you anything to transfer in and out of the leverage trading accounts. I would come over to EOS, come over to 3x leverage, I would come down and find my leverage trading position. We would transfer. Now this time we're doing USDT once again, right? But we're going from leverage to exchange instead of exchange to leverage. We're going to transfer that out, confirm. Now when we go over here to Bitcoin and we look, we now have a USDT available balance of $21. So if we want to go to 3x leverage and we want to leverage it versus BTC, we come over to BTC, leverage trading position, transfer. Once again, we're transferring USDT in this example from exchange to leverage, $21, confirm. And we now have our $21 to long, or we can loan ourselves the BTC leverage and short the position. So I hope this video was helpful for those that are watching. Like I said, also, this is another thing I want to let the individuals, the viewers know about the DragonEx exchange market that I don't think I put out there before. For those that are just now starting off in the world of cryptocurrency and really hasn't got down pat the pairing or how to understand the dollar amount that you're trading with, if you're trading, for instance, if you're trading altcoins versus Bitcoin or altcoins versus Ethereum or altcoins versus another altcoin, you're really not awarded exactly the dollar amount. So you'll be trading 0.005 BTC for 0.1. You understand what I mean? Over here on the DragonEx exchange market, you can trade the majority of their tokens for USDT, meaning that it is easier for you to keep track of it in the dollar, crypto dollar equivalent, versus you having to figure out what 0.0 this is and what 0.0 that is. And they have a great number of tokens over here that aren't available on other exchange markets for that pair. So for instance, we got DCR, NEO, Atom, Qtum, WTC, Safe, OMG, ONT, GXC, Knowles, Nas, A Eternity, ICX, IOTA, ABT, Kyber Network Crystal stands out to me right now, down 10.6%, trading at 22 cents. You have Alibaba coin, ABBC, XLM, Revain. Revain is over here. And these are just a couple of the examples or options that you have available over here to trade versus USDT. Now, when you go and you look at the cryptocurrency markets, you can see they're little than none. You've got a couple of currencies versus Bitcoin and a couple of currencies versus Ethereum, but nowhere near the amount that you have available for USDT. So it just makes it that much more easier, family. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I'll be doing another update as DragonEx has opened. I believe, if not, they are preparing to open options trading over here. So I'll definitely be doing an update on that. So follow me. Keep your ear to the streets. Until the next video, this is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.